Hi everyone, welcome to lectures by Aparna. So today let's discuss about clipping circuits. So what are clipping circuits? What is the function of a clipping circuit? If suppose we are having a circuit, consider there is a circuit in it and an input is coming and we will get an output from it. So the input wave will be a wave like this. We are considering the input wave like this. So this is the clipping circuit. What does this do to this input wave? A portion of the input wave will be clipped off. It may be at this portion. So the wave will look like this. Or sometimes it may be the negative half cycle. In that case it will look like this. Without damaging the rest of the portion of the wave, a particular portion will be clipped off or removed. This is the function of a clipping circuit. So let's see what are the elements that come in a clipping circuit. For performing this function, we need a diode. Diodes will be used. Resistors will be used. Batteries will also be used. So a particular different combinations of these will perform clipping in different ways. Now going into the detail, I'll have to say something about diodes. Consider a diode. This will be the cathode of a diode and this is the anode of the diode. Okay, so in a circuit, if we keep a diode like this, if a positive come here and a negative voltage come here, if the cathode is more negative compared to the anode, this diode will be forward biased or it will be on. Okay, now in the reverse case, that is if a negative potential come here and a positive potential come here. If the cathode is more positive than the anode, then the diode will be reverse biased or it will be off. No current will be flowing through this diode. So in these circuits we are considering ideal diodes. Okay, so now let's move on to our clipping circuits. There are three types of clipping circuits: series clipper, shunt clippers and biased clippers. In part 1 we are discussing about series clipping circuits. So let's see a series clipping circuit. And why is it called so? So I am drawing the clipping circuit. Let the diode be D and the resistance be R. The input coming here is V in and the output is V0. Okay. Now let's see what is this clipping circuit doing. Since the diode D is in series with this input wave, it is called a series clipper. Depending on the position of the diode, we are calling it as series and shunt. In shunt, diode position will be parallel to the input wave. In series, the diode position is in series with this input wave. So this is a series clipping circuit. Now let's consider an input wave coming to this circuit. So this is a input wave. This is a input wave V in. This is V max and this is minus V max. So after coming through this circuit, the output voltage V0 of this will look like like this. This will be minus Vmax 0 and this is V0. This is how the wave will look like. So I'll explain how this is happening. That is, the positive half cycles will be clipped off from this input wave, and hence it is called a positive series clipper. In positive series clipper, positive half cycles will be clipped off, and hence it is positive series clipper. Now let's discuss about the working of this clipping circuit. Consider positive half cycle coming here. So we are considering the positive half cycles coming here. So this will be plus and this will be minus. That is, this diode, the cathode of this diode will be more positive compared to the anode, and so this diode will be reverse biased, or it will be reverse bias means the diode is off. If the diode is off, what will happen to the circuit? Diode is off. There is no connection here. So at the output, the voltage V0 will be 0 during the positive half cycle. Okay. Now what happens? And hence the voltage, output voltage is 0 here during the positive half cycle. Now let's consider the case when negative half cycle comes here. What happens when a negative half cycle come here? So it is negative here and positive. So this cathode is negative compared to the anode. So the diode will be forward biased, or it will conduct. That is, this diode is on. So this circuit will look like this. So whatever is the input voltage, that will appear at the output. Okay. So that is the negative, in the negative half cycle, whatever is at the input, whatever signal is at the input, that will appear at the output. Again in the positive half cycle, this diode will be off, and so the output voltage V0 will be 0, and in the next negative half cycle, diode will conduct and the output voltage will be same as that of the input. So this is how this clipping circuit works. Now let's consider the case when this diode direction is changed, when the direction of this diode is changed. So I am going to keep the diode like this. What will happen here? The output of this circuit will look like V output. The positive half cycles will be there, negative half cycle won't be there. This is V max. Okay, that is, when the positive half cycle come here, this diode will conduct. This diode will be forward biased because the anode is more positive than the cathode, and so this diode will conduct, and so whatever is the input voltage, that will appear at the output. That is, in the positive half cycle, whatever is present at the input, it is coming at the output. And in the negative half cycle, what happens? The anode is negative than the cathode, so the diode will be reverse biased, that is, it will be off. When the diode is off, the output voltage will be 0. Again in the next positive half cycle, this diode will conduct and the input signal comes at the output. In this way, this circuit is actually clipping of the negative half cycles. That is, the negative half cycles are being clipped here, and hence it is called a negative series clipper. Thus we discussed positive series clipper and negative series clipper. Shunt clippers. In shunt clippers, the diode position will be parallel to the input wave. So let's see how the circuit will look like. The circuit will be like this. This is the input wave V in. This is a resistance R. This is diode, and this is the load resistance. Output will be V0 here. So let's see how the input wave and the output wave will look like from this circuit. The input wave is like this. V in T. This is V max 0 minus V max, and the output will be like this is V0 this voltage will be minus V dash max. I'll explain what this means. So this is how it will look like. Now let's see the working of this circuit. Consider positive half cycle coming here at the input. Positive half cycle is coming here. So in that case, this diode will have at the anode, it will be more positive compared to cathode. So this diode will be forward biased. Diode will be forward biased. If the diode is forward biased, it means it is on. What happens when this diode is on? This will be short circuited. This portion it will be short circuited, and the output voltage V0 will be equal to 0. Since no current is flowing through this resistance, whole current will be passing through this path. So there is no current flowing through this path, and hence output voltage V0 will be 0. That is shown by this portion. During the negative half cycle, what happens? The diode will be reverse biased because the anode is more negative compared to the cathode, and hence this diode will be reverse biased, and so this path won't be there. The current will be flowing through this path. What will happen if this path is not there? The output voltage V0 will be V in into RL by RL plus R. The voltage will get divided between this R and RL, and hence output voltage will be V0 is equal to V in into RL by R. What happens to the maximum value V max here? V max will also be divided like this. V dash max can be written as V dash max is equal to V max into RL by RL plus R. This is the voltage division rule. So, and hence the maximum value of the voltage here, it will be V dash minus V dash max, and that value is this, and hence V dash max will be always less than V max. Okay, so this V dash max is slightly lesser than this V max. Since the positive half cycle is being clipped off, this is a positive shunt clipper. Now how will we make a negative shunt clipper? You have to reverse the diode direction. So I'll draw it here. The negative shunt clipper will look like this is resistance, this is a diode, and this is the load resistance here. This is a diode, this is R and this is RL. This is the input wave V in. This is the output wave V0. Now I'll draw the input wave and the output wave. V in T. This is V max minus V max. This is 0. How will the output look like? V dash max. This is how the output will look like. Now let's see the working of this negative shunt clipper. Since the negative half cycles are clipped here, this is a negative shunt clipper. Let's see the working. When positive half cycle come here, what happens? This diode will be reverse biased or it will be off. That is, this path won't be there and current will be flowing through this RL, and hence we get the input wave slightly lesser than the input wave. We get the output wave with a voltage that is slightly lesser than input wave. Okay. Now what happens in the negative half cycle? In the negative half cycle, what happens is that a negative will come here, it will be positive. This cathode is more negative compared to the anode, and therefore this diode will be forward biased. When the diode is forward biased, it is on, and hence this will be a short circuit. So there is a resistance here and this path will be short circuited. This is RL. Therefore the output voltage V0 will become 0 since the whole current will flow through this path. There won't be any current in this path. Since the current in this path is 0, the output voltage is also equal to 0, which is shown here in this portion. Again, in the next positive half cycle, diode will be off. This diode will be off and this path won't be there. Current will flow through this. This is the working of negative shunt clipper. So here also the output voltage V0 will be V in into RL by RL plus R. That is when current flows through this path. And the maximum voltage V dash max will be equal to V max into RL by RL plus R. Voltage division rule is being applied here since the voltage gets divided between this R and RL when this diode is off. Biased clippers. What do biased clippers do? So I'll draw the circuit here. There will be resistance, diode and a battery. So this circuit is actually a shunt clipper, negative shunt clipper with an extra battery connected to it. So let's see what this do to the input signal. So this is the load resistance RL, R, diode, D, and let this voltage be a V reference voltage. There is input voltage here V in and output voltage V0 here. So this is a negative biased clipper. Let's see the input waveform. This is time, this is V in, this is V max, this is minus V max, and the output waveform will be this is how the output waveform will look like. So the input wave will be clipped at minus V reference and this is minus V max here. This is the clipped portion. This is actually the input waveform. Just I am showing here the input waveform, and the maximum voltage of the input waveform here is minus V max, but it's been clipped to minus V reference. This is the output waveform, and the output waveform in the positive half cycle the value will be reduced to V dash max. This V dash max is less than V max. and why it is so I'll explain. So this is how the output waveform will look like. So the negative biased clipper, the negative portion will be clipped at minus V reference. So let's see the working of this clipper. First we'll consider the positive half cycle. In positive half cycle, what happens here? During the positive half cycle, a positive will be coming here. This I am taking this V reference I am taking it as a 2 volt. So here a minus 2 volt. The negative terminal is connected to the anode of this diode. So a minus 2 volt will be coming here. This diode, it will be having a minus 2 volt here since the battery is connected like this. Okay. And during the positive half cycle, what is happening here? I am having a resistance here, a load resistance here, battery here, like this. So during the positive half cycle, all the positive voltages will be coming here, and the voltage here will be a negative value, minus 2 volt. So this is the cathode and this is the anode of the diode. The cathode will be more positive than the anode, obviously, during the positive values that is coming at the cathode. So this diode will be reverse biased. That is, reverse biased means the diode is off. So how will the circuit look like? The diode is off, so this portion won't be there. This is the input wave, V in. This is R and RL. So the voltage V in will get divided between R and RL. So what will be the output voltage? V0 will be equal to V in into, we are using the voltage division rule, V in into RL by RL plus R. So the voltage will get divided between R and RL. So what about the maximum voltage? The maximum voltage here will become V dash max is equal to V max into RL by RL plus R, and hence this V dash max will be less than V max. So this V dash max will be lesser than this V max, and here this minus V reference, we took it as minus 2 volt. At minus 2 volt, what happens we have to see. Okay, during the negative half cycle. During the positive half cycle, the whole input wave will appear with a reduced voltage at the output. Now let's see the negative half cycle. In negative half cycle, what is happening? So I am drawing the circuit here. This is RL and this is R. There is a minus 2 volt at the anode of this diode. During the negative half cycle, for voltages which are more negative than the anode, this diode should be forward biased at voltages which are more negative than this minus 2 volt. Only in that case this diode will be forward biased. Till then it will be reverse biased. That is, till it becomes minus 2 volt. Till minus 2 volt this diode will be reverse biased. But when a voltage which is more negative than minus 2, that is say minus 3, minus 4, etc. So in this portion which is more negative voltage than minus 2, that is this portion, what happens? This diode will be forward biased. So let's see what happens in that case. For voltages which are more negative than minus 2 volt, the diode will be forward biased, that is the diode will be on. And then I am having the voltage here. This is the RL. What happens? This is minus 2 volt and this will appear at the output V0. So the output will remain at a minus 2 volt since the diode will be on. So there will be a constant voltage at the output. Again, when the voltage here in this diode, when it becomes positive compared to minus 2 volt, that is when it becomes less than minus 2 volt, minus 1, etc., this diode will be off. Again it will be off and this will be cut off. And what happens? The input signal will appear as it is at the output. That is this portion. Again, when the positive half cycle comes, the diode will be in reverse bias condition only. And the input wave will appear at the output with a reduced voltage. Likewise, in the negative half cycle, it will be clipped off at minus 2 volt. We took V reference here as minus 2 volt. So here it will be clipped off at minus 2 volt. Likewise, clipping operation can be controlled by this battery that is kept here. And hence it is a biased clipper, which is a negative biased clipper because the negative voltage is given here and at negative voltage it is clipped. Positive biased clippers. Positive biased clippers. So I will draw the circuit diagram. There will be resistance, diode, a battery, a load resistance. This is RL, this is diode D, this is V reference, this is resistance, this is the input signal and the output signal. Now I will draw the input signal here. V in, this is V max, 0, minus V max. What will be the output wave? In positive bias clippers, the positive part will be clipped off. In the positive half cycle, the wave will be clipped off like this. This is V out. This will be clipped off at V reference and this will be minus V dash max, and this is the maximum voltage is V max. This is the input wave. This dotted line that is shown is the input signal. The maximum voltage in the input signal is V max. So let us discuss the working of this clipper. Let's discuss the negative half cycle first. What happens in the negative half cycle? So I am redrawing this circuit here. There will be resistance and this is an input signal. I am taking this V reference here as 2 volt here. I am taking this as 2 volt. So it will be 2, and to the cathode there will be a plus 2 volt battery that is connected. Okay. So now what happens? During the negative half cycles, the negative voltages, in the negative half cycle it will be, the voltages will be negative voltages. The negative voltages will be coming at the anode. So what happens? During the negative half cycle, this diode will be reverse biased. What happens when this diode is reverse biased? It will be off. During the off position, this portion won't be there. So the voltage will get divided between R and RL. So the output voltage V0 will be V in into RL by RL plus R. And the maximum voltage V dash max. Here also the voltage division will be applied. So V max into RL by RL plus R. and hence this V dash max will be lesser than V max, which is the maximum voltage at the input signal. Okay. So this is what happens in the negative half cycle. We get the input voltage with a reduced voltage at the output. This is the output terminal. And let's see the positive half cycle now. During the positive half cycle, this is the diode, this is the battery and the resistance. So here a positive 2 volt will be connected at the cathode here. If this diode should be forward biased, what should happen? The voltage at the anode should be more positive than this plus 2 volt. That is, the voltage here should become either 2.5, 3 volt, like that. For regions which are greater than this 2 volt, let this be 2 volt. For areas which are more positive than 2 volt, in those areas this diode will be forward biased. For the diode to be forward biased, the anode should be more positive than the cathode, and then in that case this diode will be forward biased. That is, the diode will be on. What happens in that case? When the diode is forward biased, this diode will be on and it will be short circuited here. At the output, we will get a constant voltage of plus 2 volt. This plus 2 volt will appear at the output, and that is shown by this portion here. It will be plus 2 volt, and once this input voltage becomes lesser than this plus 2 volt, this diode will again be reverse biased and it will be cut off, and the input signal will appear at the output and with a reduced voltage. Now again this will be reverse biased until the negative half cycle happens, and again in the positive half cycle when the voltage becomes greater than a 2 volt. So here I have taken the voltage reference, V reference is equal to 2 volt. So depending on this battery that is connected here, we can decide the region where the input wave should be clipped off, and hence it is called a biased clipper, and it is clipped in the positive half cycle, and hence it is a positive biased clipper. If this video has helped you, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.